they got the daughters, the virgins, and they killed her. They raped her. They did all. It's one of the most horrific chapters in the Bible. It actually is. It's one of the most horrific things what happened to this woman, right? And it also shows the depravity of men. Do you understand me? And we also see that when we are disobedient, the angels came to get Lot, and his wife looked back. See, that's why some people have turned into a pillar of salt spiritually, and not the salt of the earth. They've got stuck, stale, and stagnant because they keep looking back at the narcissist. Instead of going on with their life, they're stuck. So Lot's wife disobeyed the angels and turned into a pillar of salt. His daughters were spared, but they lost everything. All right. And then the town was destroyed. Why was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? Because of sin. The people did not want to do God's will in that place. Sodom and Gomorrah could be Atlanta today. Sodom and Gomorrah could be California today. Do you understand me? This is why it's so important that watchmen are praying for these people. The very people that when we're evangelizing and telling them to come out and warning them are the very people that are saving them from judgment. But because they're blinded, they can't see that you warning is actually love. And they take it and they get offended by you speaking truth instead of going to God about it. Why? Because they don't know God. They've been turned over to a reprobate mind. So they can't understand. A carnal man can never discern things of the spirit because they're not spiritual. Not godly spiritual. They may be that new age spiritual, but they're not biblically spiritual. So this is what you have. And so the same situation that happened is happening today on different levels. And silly women get led astray. And this is why I always tell the women, be careful what you choose to support. Because once the strong man is bound in our family and in our household, the men, the perverted, the disturbed men are coming after the children. And women are spiritually blinded today that they can't see that they're supporting things to their own detriment. Why? Because they're silly. They have not retained knowledge of the Lord. So they are teaching their children to follow the ways of the world, only to their destruction. You got to be careful what you're around here championing for. You got to be careful.